Hi there, it's Vicki. I have another idea for a sort of dessert treat slash breakfast cookie. A lot of times I'm just not with it in the morning, definitely don't have energy in the mornings, and I definitely need something to put in my system, partly for blood sugar, partly because if I don't, it causes GI symptoms. So I'm trying out a recipe today that I saw on YouTube from Clean and Delicious. I'm switching up my recipe a little bit with some of the ingredients, but basically it's the same. So let's get started. What I have here is bananas, sugar-free dried dates, pitted, real maple syrup, vanilla, cinnamon, sprouted rolled oats that are gluten-free, and gluten-free quick cooking oats. The first thing I'm going to be doing is cutting up my dates so that they're bite-sized, just like a chocolate chip would be. So I'm going to cut these up and be careful of my fingers. Just like that. So I'll cut these up and I'll be right back. So I've cut up the dates into bite-sized pieces. And now I've got my bananas here. These are frozen. Well, they're starting to thaw out. Just as they were turning brown, I put them in the freezer. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. The only difficulty that I might run into is that they'll be too watery and soupy. So that's where the rolled oats come into play. I'm going to add a half cup rolled oats, let them soak up some of the fluid, let them get softer, and then when I'm ready to put the rest of the recipe together, that is when I will add my gluten-free quick cooking oats. So here we go. I'm going to mash this up this way. I'm hoping that these bananas will be nice and sweet since they were almost brown when I put them in the freezer. All right, now I'm going to set the banana oat mixture aside. Here I've got another container that I'm going to mix my quick cooking oats in and also put in my cinnamon. I chose this one because it was just handy. It's one of those deep bowls from Tupperware. This container is over 23 years old, still going strong. So is the lid. Looks due. We'll measure up. I want 1 cup of these quick cooking oats that are gluten-free, and the half cup fits better in, so we'll put 2 half cups. There we are. Now we've got our cinnamon, and I'm going to put in at least half a teaspoon. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt, and I'm just going to put a pinch in my palm, just like that. Mainly for flavor and because I don't think I get enough salt in my diet. Maybe not, and it might help with my fatigue and dizziness issues at times. So I'm just going to give that a quick mix. All right, coming back to the banana mixture. Now that the oats have been soaking for a little bit, I'm going to continue with the banana mixture. I'm going to add 1/8 cup of maple syrup. This is a 1/4 cup, but I don't have an 1/8 cup, so I'm going to estimate about a half. There we are. Pour that in. I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, this smells so good. There we are. So once I get this mixed up really good, I'm going to add the rest of the oat mixture. These are the quick cooking gluten-free oats. Before I add in my date pieces, I'm going to preset the oven to 350 degrees. Now this oat mixture is really nice and thick, just like any normal cookie dough would be. This is coming along so nice. So let's put in our dates. Mix those in. So what I'd like to do is just sprinkle a few of these on top of each cookie and press it down. I'm using the small size scoop. Since I'm not sure how well I'm going to like the seeds on top of my cookies, I'm only going to sprinkle it on half of them. All right, time for the seeds. We're going to bake these for 12 to 15 minutes or until they look nice and set and a little firm. If you make these cookies, be sure to store them in the refrigerator in a tight container. I just removed the cookies and they look good. They feel firm. I'm just gonna let them cool here. I can't wait to try them out. All right, let's test these out. One of the viewers recommended that I try cold coffees. This is decaf. Now what I'm going to do is drizzle a little bit of maple syrup on top. Just a drizzle. There. Just to give me that iced coffee, sweet caramely flavor. All right, it's time to try the cookies. So let's try the iced coffee. My first iced coffee ever. Ooh, that tastes good. Oh my goodness, it tastes good. I like it. This is the bomb. That's moist inside. It's so moist. And you know, because my mouth is always so dry, biting into a dry cookie is just not something I could do. Now let's try it with the seeds. I have to say I didn't enjoy the bite with the seeds on top like I did without the seeds. I prefer the recipe without the seeds on top. I'm really happy with this, and I'm going to do it again. I'm really surprised that I was able to do that. So I just need to thank Clean and Delicious, the YouTube channel Clean and Delicious, for presenting this recipe. It has ticked every box for me. Happy baking, happy almost spring, and healthy eating. Catch you later. Love you guys.